Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of Judgment. Just to quickly reset the story, at least in terms of the main plot, what's been happening lately is that at the beginning of chapter 4, which we saw at the beginning of our previous episode, there was an assassination attempt, and an almost successful one, that was apparently targeting Hamura, and they just happened to get the wrong guy in the white suit. It was somebody who looked like Hamura from behind. That has led Yagami to believe that there might be additional assassination attempts on other people in Hamura's circle, including Shintani, the lawyer who helped get Hamura off of the murder charge. So, we have finally been able to reconnect with Shintani, and let's warn Shintani.
Sounds like Hamura's not too happy. With you.
Huh?
He says to quit digging around. We won the case, it's done. And I gotta say, I agree with him. Or was my victory not good enough for you?
Oh, your victory and yours alone, huh?
You heard me. I was the lawyer. My victory. And thanks to that, work's been just flooding in. It's over, Yagami. Let it die.
Your work might be over, but the murderer is still out there.
This mole you're dying to catch? Well, fuck right off! Your little detective game has done enough damage. Why don't you just leave this alone, huh?
Hamura knows who the murderer is. He hid it from us the whole trial. And that innocent verdict made fools of us all. Maybe you're okay with that, but I'm not about to give this up.
Ha! You talk big, but you're just a mouse, and Hamura's a hungry fucking cat.
Funny, he's the one in hiding. The Kyorei are gunning for him. That's what the shooting was about. See, Hamura knows he's a target. And I believe he's not the only one who should be worried about himself. Do you get the picture?
Huh?
Keep your eyes open. I'm telling you this as a friend. Otherwise, you do you. I'm gonna do the right thing.
Don't talk down to me! You might as well let this mole shit go. Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on! The mole is way bigger than you know.
What do you mean? You know something. I can see it in your eyes. Hamura trusts you. Now tell me the damn truth. What about stopping the mole? You willing to take responsibility for another murder?
Don't talk like I owe you. Attorney-client privilege. Not like you'd remember it. Go back to school.
Shintani!
Well, that's no good. I thought you said that you respected that guy, Yagami.
What? You're his boss.
You think Shintani-sensei knows something about the mole that he's keeping from us? Nah, probably not. He'd never shut up about it if he did.
He didn't shut up about it. He just said it outright.
Can you and Shintani at least try to get along, especially in my office? Or do I need to drag you both outside and box your ears in?
Okay. This is a very interesting reaction. Also, I'm no lawyer, but I'm not sure that attorney-client privilege covers, I know who the real murderer is, and they're going to kill again, and I'm choosing not to say anything about it because it would be inconvenient to my client, who is in cahoots with that guy. I don't know.
You know, Shintani-sensei has been talking to Hamura-san quite often lately.
About what exactly?
Well, mostly about how they both hate your guts.
Huh. Cool.
It's a pity she didn't hear more. Having helped her out with the missing cake, she might have been inclined to share the details with Yagami. I don't know what attorney-client privilege does and does not cover, but the threat of imminent, dangerous murder crime doesn't seem like something that they can keep secret.
Hello?
Yo, it's me. I'm out front of the Matsugane office.
Looking into the shooting?
Yep. Place is absolutely swarming with cops. Kuroiwa's running the investigation.
Kuroiwa. You mean Ayabe's boss?
That's him. Speaking of, Ayabe's here too. Makes a convincing cop when he tries. I was actually thinking I'd invite him over to Tender. Try and get my hands on that juicy police info, you know? You mind coming along?
Not at all. See you over there.
As far as I know, the road is clear to head to Tender, but let's go just take a quick look. Let me see how Yagami's health is. Health is fine. Little bit of a mortal wound, which is a weird way to talk about that, but we're doing okay. No need to stop to eat. I'm not going to date the 16-year-old, and yeah, let's head over to Tender. I'm going the wrong way. So, one thing that I haven't really covered in the time that we've been playing Judgment so far is I am working on getting better at the combat, but it continues to feel stiff in a way that the other controls do not. There's a... like, this is not really a complaint because it hasn't been affecting my ability to make it through the combat encounters, but there's a
give up, do you?
certain delay in... Not really a delay, but there's a randomness in how long it takes some of the combat. Whoops, oh boy. Oh. Okay, I think we got a new Goto. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, the combos. Are coming. I don't think I'm going to beat this guy in time. Nope, here they come.
Hey! What are you doing?
Really understand. Oh, the cops are indeed. They're right on his tail. Yeah, we'll settle this up later, Tsutami, or whatever your name was. All right, we'll go up and around this way. So now I do need a snack. Oops. Let's, is this the person that I... Oh, no, wait. That's the strip club kid. That's Yosuke. I don't want to interact with him. Every time I pass that, I'm like, oh, who is this mystery person? Let's check out Sakuma. I'm going to... No, I think the cops are still there on the mini-map, so we're going to have to go around. I don't think we can go through, but I'm not actually sure. I'm going to go around the long way to avoid the cops. So what I was trying to say is that in a game like Ninja Gaiden, Batman, the Arkham games, something like that, there's a very high degree of precision for how long your combat moves take. So that there develops very quickly a rhythm in how to fight effectively. And this game does not seem to have that kind of rhythm. When I push X or square, each individual move seems to have its own discrete timing. I think it's something that you can get used to if you play long enough or practice long enough to sort of master how one move combos into the next, but because there's a degree of inconsistency to it, it makes it much more challenging to execute the moves with precision. So that's why you'll see me sort of, like, you'll see Yagami continue to do moves in a direction after a character has been downed. This is not the right... Yeah, sorry. We gotta go in the side entrance here. We're gonna go see... What's her name? We'll find out in just a second. Just Mommy, I guess. Okay, I had the cheesecake a whole bunch of times. Let's go with the chocolate cake this time. Some cappuccino, a little bit of milk tea, matcha tea. Oh, how about a sandwich as well? And some toast. Polish it all down.
It's the spot. Back to it.
Ah, here she is. Thank you for visiting us today. Ah, Sakuma-san. Hello there. Hello and welcome. Can I ask for your thoughts on today's cake as well?
Yep.
Sure thing. Yeah, so I thought the chocolate cake... Oh, maybe that's what I needed to do. I needed to have different cake. So I thought the chocolate cake was a little too sweet. God, okay, so remember to have different cake the next time we come here. Oh, okay. I say that because most of your menu is sweet stuff. Some people might want to order something more on the bitter side. That makes sense. We do have a lot of different people coming through here after all. Yeah, and besides, wouldn't a bitter cake pair better with one of your beverages? At least I think so. Wow, that was actually pretty insightful. Thank you. Well, it's just my personal opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. Oh, not at all. You always give me really valuable feedback, so I hope you'll come back more often. Definitely. After all, this place takes the cake. You think so? Well, I'd hate to see you desert us, so please come back again soon. I'm pretty sure we've heard that dialogue before. Sakuma-san really seems to value my input. Makes me want to talk cakes with her more often. Okay, so the different friendship tracks have different like requirements to be able to progress, and I think that we've just discovered that that one is to order different cakes. Can I smoke on this side, by the way? No. I gotta go in the other side. So we recently picked up an upgrade that will allow Yagami to recover part of his EX gauge by smoking. It's not all that much, but it gives him a little bit of a boost. Don't you start feeling lonely around the season, Senpai? Lonely? You just got paid, man. Why don't you go and buy some company? Why would buying company help? Buying a company help? Besides, I don't think I could run one all by myself. I'm not picking up what you're laying down, tired Senpai. Better get going. Okay, now if we can make it to... Well, if we see that guy, we're gonna punch him around for a while. But otherwise, let's go head to meet with Kaito and see what... Oh. Inaba. I love that place.
Really, guys?
Okay, I'm not coming after you guys. And I'm also not going the right way. I feel like most people at this stage would have a clearer vision on exactly what part of the city they're in, what each district looks like. This is not the... Oh, it is the right... Okay, tender bar. Yep. Or bartender.
You must be making a killing with the state this city's in. Ain't that right, Ayabe?
And it's all thanks to you.
Do you know anything about the Matsugane shooting last night?
Not too much, no. But hey, I thought you got Higashi for all your Matsugane needs now.
Word travels fast. Who told you that?
Kaito. Just now.
Huh? You forget how to keep a secret, Kaito-san? Or are you trying to get your buddy killed? Higashi's screwed if Hamura finds out he's been helping us.
Look, man, there's no point keeping stuff from Ayabe. Better to just tell him up front than have him find out somewhere else.
What can I say? I'm a professional.
Sure. Professional snitch.
If the shoe fits. But sorry. I really don't have much for you today.
Say what? You telling me I bought you a drink for nothing?
What? Are times too tough to buy around? Here. Let me at least repay you for the booze.
Go on.
Did you know Hamura's in hiding?
Yes.
He's been out of the office ever since last night. Not even the cops can find the guy.
Yeah, Higashi told us as much, actually.
You charging us for this old news? I'm starting to wonder here.
Okay, fine. You want answers? Go ahead and ask. Everything's on the house for tonight. I'd rather talk business than sit here in silence anyway.
Sounds good to me. Let me think.
So this is its own mini-game for people joining in progress. We want to choose the questions that are the most productive. So, how's Kamurocho Ben seems non-productive? Also, how does it feel to be called a dirty cop does? So, let's focus on... Let's get a broad overview. What's happening to the Matsugane family right now?
How are things in the Matsugane family?
Well, you already know about the shooting. Their hands are tied while the cops are running the show. So, yeah, they've been pretty quiet.
This also seems... Why did the Kiyore clan come to Kamurocho?
Why are the Kyorei in Kamurocho to begin with? What's a Kansai group doing this far from home?
Because they wanted turf in Tokyo. Duh.
Even if it meant war with the Tojo? They couldn't have the numbers for that.
True. Compared to the Tojo's 25,000, Kyorei have a meager 1,000 at most. Plus, Kamurocho is not exactly their home turf.
By that logic, they don't stand a chance.
And yet they've been here almost 2 years now. Crazy when you think about it. Even the cops put money on the Tojo clan crushing them into dust.
So, what's the holdup then?
The Kyorei has the backing of the Kajihiro group. In other words, a lot of fucking money.
Kajihira. Isn't he a construction bigwig?
Yep. And one of his subsidiaries is the perfect Kyorei cover. I suppose you'd know it better as KJ Art.
Yeah, we're familiar.
Makes sense. They'd never have made inroads in Kamurocho without some big-time financial backing.
What does Kajihira have to do with the Kyorei? Why is he funding Yakuza?
Probably so he can expand east out of Kansai. The real money's out here anyway. From what I hear, he's got some big redevelopment plans for Tokyo.
What kind of plans are we talking?
Not a clue. But if they're coming from Kansai to do it, shit's gotta be important. And there's always dirty work with those kind of jobs, you know?
Like what?
Evictions, land sharks, laying the political groundwork. The Kyorei is handling all that shit for Kajihira. At least, that's the word on the street.
Yeah, thanks. These rumors of yours are gonna do us a ton of good.
Well, what I know for sure is that the Kajihira CEO's been up in Tokyo a lot lately. Schmoozing with politicians, government officials, even Kazumi, the head of the Ministry of Health.
Why would a construction guy be talking to someone from the health ministry? What's the connection?
Beats me. Point is, the Kyorei aren't here just for Yakuza shit. It's way more complicated than that.
Yeah, no shit. This goes up real high. So, based on that, I do feel like how's Kamurocho been lately is less of a generic question and more of the next logical step from that conversation. If we guess right, we get an experience bonus. If we guess wrong, well...
How's Kamurocho seem to you lately?
Tense. And that shooting only made things worse. Nobody knows when the next fight will break out, or where a stray bullet might end up.
Right. And our killer's only gone for Yakuza so far, but he could target anyone next.
Gunfights, a murderer on the loose. This city's a mess.
You got that right. By the way, Hamura might have walked, but the cops are still pretty fixated on this mole case. Even the public's wondering who will be next.
Huh.
So, normally this is not the sort of thing that I would ask. I feel like in a lot of Western RPGs, I wouldn't just, like, randomly insult someone. But first of all, Ayabe seems pretty comfortable with his position here. I think that he acknowledges the fact that he's a dirty cop, and he doesn't feel bad about it. He's just doing it to make ends meet and try to work around what the law won't allow. So, I'm going to go ahead and ask him, how does it feel to be called a dirty cop?
Just wondering, how does it feel when people call you a dirty cop?
Anyone who knows that side of me ain't exactly a saint either, you know?
Good point.
That's the pot calling the kettle black, or the kettle calling the pot black, whatever.
Yeah, guess so. All right, I gotta go.
Alrighty, you're a busy boy.
Yeah. Kaito-san? Huh?
Yagami and Kaito, yes? What an honor. Tokyo Police. The name's Kuroiwa.
Kuroiwa.
The one who almost put Hamura behind bars, before you two pulled him out of my grasp.
Huh. So what?
I've become a department punchline now. I have you to thank.
You're very welcome.
And I see you're here too, Ayabe.
Oh, Kuroiwa-san. Nice nights. It's great to see you.
Yeah. I cut out of work to grab a few drinks. You doing the same, Ayabe?
Nah, old me? I don't play hooky.
Well, we should be on our way.
Hey, let me ask before you go. The Okubo case. You let that murderer get off scot-free. After which he burned his poor girlfriend to death. And yet, here we are with another murderer roaming the streets of this city. I wonder who the next victim will be. You consider that, Yagami-sensei.
Okay, so I have thoughts, but we're going to hit some sort of dialogue before I have a chance to share them.
You good, Talk?
Yeah, I'm used to dealing with assholes like that.
What was Kuroiwa doing there anyway?
I bet he knows about Ayabe's little side gig. Probably came to keep him from chirping too much.
Right.
Or maybe he wanted to keep an eye on us.
Hope not. I don't need that guy breathing down our necks. Anyway, you want to head home?
Not yet. Something's bugging me about the Kyorei clan.
What do you mean?
Until today, I just thought they were here scouting out some new turf in Kamurocho. But it turns out they've got a construction conglomerate behind them, and they're involved in redevelopment too.
So you want to figure out who the real Kyorei is? Not a bad idea. But how are we going to investigate?
You don't remember? We have a friend on the inside.
You mean Murase?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's head to KJ Art.
Let's roll.
Okay, just time out for 1 second. Yagami did not get Hamura off. Hamura didn't do the crime. That's the thing. That's like, do I feel good about having Hamura run around and be on the streets? Sorry for the PC-ness. It'll stop any second, I promise. No, absolutely not. I want that guy behind bars, but I want him behind bars for the stuff he did, and he did not kill the man that he was accused of having killed. And we know that because the prosecution was wildly, okay, incompetent isn't quite the right word, but crooked. They were presenting a specious case. They had hidden evidence that exonerated Yagami's, not Yagami's client, but Shintani's client. That's not on Yagami, the fact that their case was so poorly constructed. So, if it seems like something that Yagami could have chosen to call out, he didn't, which I think actually makes him the better party there. And the fact that Kuroiwa-san decides that he's going to take that opportunity to needle Yagami about the murderer, the other murderer that he got off with consequences, I think just proves that Yagami's gotten under his skin. Which is unsurprising considering the fact that he comes in and his first statement is, I'm a department punching bag or laughing stock
Tom,
now.
We're getting close to KJR. Hey, you want to bust out the drone? See what our old friend Murase's up to?
Yeah, should be pretty easy to find him this time.
Right this way.
I really like the little atmospherics, like when you've got a vent pouring steam and stuff like that. Some of the best of that was the PC version of Batman Arkham Asylum. They added all sorts of like special physics effects so that the smoke would actually billow and fold around Batman as he walked through it like it would in real life. It was very striking.
All right, it's spy time.
Okay, I'll handle the flying. You keep watch on anyone coming in or out.
Okay, so phone, drone, flight. I really let's make a plan that before the end of the episode. Wait, why? Go forward. Before the end of the episode, let's upgrade the drone. Let's see if we can get it better handling, better well, everything really. Okay, so we're looking for Murase. Oh, there he is. I see him right there through the window. Let's see if we can get a better view. Oh, so this wind is awful. And we've actually got an upgrade, or we can get an upgrade, to limit the amount of... No, that's not what I meant. Come on. An upgrade to limit the amount that it is affected by wind. So let's also pick that up.
There he is. Right where I expected.
Yeah, not so sure it's that simple, though. Take another look. Murase's alone.
Your point being?
Hands up.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
You know, that Matsugane guy died at our hands. Always knew we'd get some Tojo clan boys sent over here. So, you see, we've been expecting guests this whole time. Yagami-san.
Ideas, Kaito-san?
You're the ideas guy, aren't you?
Damn it.
If you two clowns really were Tojo clan, we'd have gouged your eyes out by now. Get the hell on the ground! Town's sure noisy, huh? No one will care about, say, a couple of gunshots up here. Whose bright idea was this?
This guy.
Oh, is that really how it's gonna be, Kaito-san?
And just who are you?
Good question, Kaito-san. Satoshi Shioya's the name.
Shioya.
The Kyori clan's captain, huh? Higashi mentioned him.
Hey, get some cuffs on these fools. I've got some burning hot questions to ask them. You ready? I think we're gonna have a little fun. think I'm messing around? Take him out now! No! Shoot him! Shit!
You? Why?
Is this really the time?
Fair enough.
Come on, let's move!
Oh no.
Hey, guys! Come on! Take him out, boys! What's up, weaklings? That all you got?
Oh, okay, he cracked with that purple punch. Okay, I gotta get out of this corner. No, get out. Ow.
Give me all your time! Not bad.
Oh, God. So this guy's purple punch is... Okay, it just combos together. I'm not going to die here. This is not going to be our first game over, or first combat game over. Think for a second. Items. Staminan. There we go. No, I keep missing my triangle. We have a triangle, and the combat ends with Yagami on its face. We have a triangle counter, and I keep missing it. That's all.
That's enough. Come on, let's roll.
Yeah. No reason to stay here.
We owe you one. You should come with us. Coming?
Sure. May as well.
Wait. Just like that?
Hold up. I'm not letting you assholes get away that easily. Yakuza don't fuck around. You three are gone.
Well, shit. You're not half as ugly as I figured you were.
What can I say?
Not a good idea?
Well, not like I'll get very far with it on, you know?
Okay. Let's go.
Hey, Azaric. I hope you're having a great morning. We just had a dramatic rooftop fight with some Yakuza who came to assassinate Yagami and Kaito, although the why of it is a little bit confusing to me.
Guys, what the hell were you thinking coming here?
What? You don't want us around?
No. It's just, if Captain Hamura saw you here, he'd...
How's he gonna find us if he's off the grid? What are you worried about?
Yeah, but... forget it. Who's your friend?
Good question.
I'm Sugiura. Fumiya Sugiura.
Sugiura. I'm very concerned about remembering all these names.
This isn't the first time Sugiura here has saved my neck.
That mask. Ain't that the symbol of some big-time burglary ring?
It is, but I bailed on that. I'm flying solo now.
What were you doing over by KJR? Don't want to talk?
No, I just don't know where to start. It's kind of complicated. Okay, well... I used to work for the Kajihira Group, down at their headquarters in Kansai.
You mean the guys backing the Killray clan?
Yeah. I had a job doing IT work for them for a bit. Keeping their servers safe, that kind of stuff. I was their systems engineer.
An ex-Kajihira guy turned criminal, huh?
Go on.
Well, one day I noticed some accounting data was off. They were cooking the books.
Really?
Turns out the top guys were making a slush fund. They stashed away millions, writing it all off as some vague business expense. Digging it all up was kind of a thrill. Until I got caught. Everything happened so fast after that. They accused me of embezzling company funds and threw me out on the street. Nobody would believe a word I said. But I knew where the money was going. A group of Yakuza known as the Kyorai clan. Specifically, a shell company called KJ Art. If I could just prove it, I'd be able to get back at the bastards who cheated me.
So Sugiura's got a grudge against the Kajihira group.
Which is why you were staking out the place.
I've been keeping watch over there for a while now. I even saw you break in and beat the crap out of Murase.
Assuming all that's true, why did you rescue us?
You remember when you asked to team up, Yagami-san? I thought about it, and it seems like a pretty good deal. Might be worth putting our heads together for a while. Me and the Yagami Detective Agency. Especially you, Kaito-san.
Huh?
No matter how many Yakuza come to take you down, you always have it handled. It's incredible.
What can I say? You got a good eye, kid.
And don't let it go to your head.
Hey, can you guys please take this shit elsewhere?
So, what do you say? I'm not saying we've got to become best buddies, but we can at least give each other a hand.
How?
You want your mole? I want the Kyorai clan. We might not be after the same thing, but there's a lot of overlap.
How can I get in touch with you?
Will that work?
How the hell'd you do that?
I took your phone, remember? Not like I had to hack it or anything.
He only had it for like 40 seconds and at a dead sprint, and he got the phone number. And the thing is, I can believe it with that guy. Azric says that he's on vacation. Good. I'm glad. I hope you have a great vacation. I had a vacation at the very beginning of July, and I miss it terribly.
You know, I kind of like this Sugiura kid.
That little compliment really won you over, huh?
It's not like I fully trust him yet, man. We scratch his back, he scratches ours. As long as that's all he wants, I'm good.
Agreed. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the office.
Cool. Later, man.
I do agree with him, but wait, Who's this from? Help! One of the Kaihin gang leaders rounded up a bunch of goons and started wreaking havoc in the streets, says Kim. Oh, it's Kim. None of them will quit until they find you, so please don't let any more people get hurt. Crap, what do I do? Well, we go handle it. When the threat level is on screen, not only will there be a crazy amount of Kaihin gang members wandering around town, but the Kaihin gang members will also show up somewhere in town. In order to reduce the threat level, you must either defeat those leaders or wait for some time to pass. That second thing doesn't sound very much fun. If you do manage to defeat the leaders, you'll receive a reward from some very grateful locals. That sounds... Oh, threat level 100%.
I need to close up shop. So you mind getting out of here? Not that you should have come to begin with.
By the way, I just got a text. It's extremely violent and scary outside, so please stay indoors until I go beat up a gang member. Also, I probably need to stop someplace for some food, because... Yeah, look at his lives. We've got a couple healing items, but why spend those if we can avoid it? Yeah, Azric, I hope you have a great vacation and, you know, can just spend some time relaxing, decompressing, enjoying not having to be at work. Because that is a welcome respite for a while. Okay, so this area is closed off. Oh yeah, we can't go to the Matsugane family office. Is there any place that we can go for snacks that we can make friends with? Well, I could stop by and get a different cake if I go to visit What's-Her-Face. That's the cat guy. I do know him. We could go visit Shima, sure. It's like an eatery. We could... Uh-oh. I'm not sure that I can... Yeah, let me have some sort of food before this gets started. Let's have some tuna onigiri. Whoops. Yes. And tuna and egg sandwich. And maybe a bento lunch set. Just so we don't get got too hard here.
Out of the way!
Oh.
What a waste.
And also, Azric, I hope that you also will have a chance to stream with the Division crew today. That'd be a lot of fun. I know that Tashir will be streaming at some point as well, but Weekend Force with Division Force is something that I look forward to every weekend. It's great to have on in the background. Boy, they were not kidding about the threat level out here.
This again?
Ow.
Really, guys?
Nazar was saying that he does have a bunch of stuff planned for the next 2 weeks, including something other than the Division. Uh-oh, hold on. The barkeep is calling me.
Hello?
What's up, Masuda-san? Well, we're about to get the scoop on Mari. I thought if you were free, you might be interested. Who's Mari? Mari? Oh, okay. Why are we getting the scoop on her? What are you playing at? That woman who wouldn't talk about herself to save her life? Maybe, but tonight's the night, buddy. Especially with you around. You understand there's a gang war on out here. And why is that? Some of the regulars are playing a little betting game to see if they can guess what she does for a living. Thing is, no one's got it right yet, so I figured that's where you come in, detective. Wasn't I just at Tender? You already missed me? Ah, don't be like that. There's money on the table if you win, you know. See you soon, buddy. Okay, well, we're gonna go... The jerk hung up on me. I can't fault the guy for knowing how to make a sale, though. Guess I'll head to Tender. Well, no, we're gonna go get a quick snack. I want to stop the boss before the...
You asked for it.
Ow. Ow. Before the threat level runs down. See, that guy claps, but when I go over in his direction, he's suddenly gonna go like, oh my god, look out, here comes Yagami. I gotta find out where the gang leader even is. This is quite a hike. Yeah, I can probably take these guys. Oh, right into it, huh? The super slow-mo face beat is still one of my favorites. Okay, so the threat level is somehow 80%. I don't know why the threat level would be going down given the amount of havoc that Yagami is raising, but one of these places is where you can eat with a friend. It's not here, although there is a crafting material here. Let me grab this real quick. Okay, yeah. There's a little love triangle story happening up here. Oh, look, there she is. Hey, welcome back, Yagami-san.
Hey.
Maharu-chan, how are you doing? Same as always. I'll show you to your seat now. So, have you found your special someone? Well, no. I haven't really met anyone new. Oh, wait. There is this other part-timer named Norimoto-kun that may be kinda interesting. Nice. Get in there, Norimoto-kun. Fellow part-timer, you say? Yup. I didn't have much of an impression of him at first, but as we started talking, he actually seemed pretty cool. Well, isn't that a nice coincidence? Mr. Wright has been here all along. I wouldn't say that just yet, but it sure would be nice. Haha. Alright, making a little bit of progress. Hey, Club! Thanks for the meal. See you again. Thank you for coming, Yagami-san. We're still gonna order some food here because my health isn't doing so well. Alright, let's move through this pretty quickly. So what haven't we had? I don't think I've had the carbonara. Or the specialty baguette. Yeah, look at that. That is almost filled up. Let's finish it off with some orange juice, and that looks like a great meal. So we have time off. Club, I hope you have a little bit of time to relax this weekend.
Back to it.
I was streaming a little bit earlier than usual, only because I would very much like to be able to toss over to share games later on, and I probably won't have a lot of time to stream this afternoon, but we'll be looking forward to Division Force with Tashir. Okay, so hold on for a second. So, yes, so here is the Kaisai boss. Let me see if we can pick up a few more healing items here on the way. Yeah, I think the plan for the rest of the weekend is going to be Twitch.tv/MoreThanAMia and Twitch.tv/TashirGames for some Slow and Steady Sunday with Graveyard Keeper and Division Force, respectively, but not quite in that order. Oh, we dropped a little present. Look, it's a little wrapped gift containing a play pass. Okay, well, I guess now we can go play that VR game for people who want to do that. I might give that another spin just because I feel like there's additional prizes to get. But let's stop in and... Hello, sir. So, we ate our bento lunch set and all that. Let's get that and that. You know what? Let's get a whole bunch of this stuff. And I'm not going to get the cat food. And... oh, yeah, let's get some booze for sure. Oh, we're almost out of smokes. And unfortunately... ah, here we go. I'm going to spend a bunch of cash on these. I like to leave one inventory slot open just in case we have a chance to purchase one. Hello to Dr. Teflon. Club saying that he has a day off tomorrow. Just did 11 days in a row. Holy hell. Then work 1 and then 4 days off. And it's my birthday on the 7th. So, Club, I just, with the way that the arc of the week goes, I'm going to forget on the 7th. So let me give you a very earnest happy birthday right now. I really hope you have a fantastic day. Get to spend the day off and with friends and family, whether you get to meet with them locally or remotely. But that's awesome news. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day. A great birthday when it comes up. Dr. Teflon saying, thinking of getting back to streaming. Oh, that's very exciting. Was setting up stuff and still need the courage to click that go live button.
Yagami!
Hold on. Oh, this guy? Really? There you are, Yagami. Today's the day I smear you into the pavement once and for all. Get ready to eat some street, fuckface. Oh no.
No way!
Oh, none of that. Oh, I guess it did a little bit of damage. Okay, so he's gonna be super rage mode for a second. I'm trying to knock some of the rage out of him. Yeah, what do you think about that? I got another one here. Okay, the basket's a little bit too slow for that. Yikes. Come on. Stay away. Oh, he's better than I thought. Okay, come on.
Really, guys?
Who's this? Okay, it's Kim. Yagami-san, you made that Keihin leader look like a total sissy. Well, no one was here to see it, but thank you. Now we can finally go about our business in peace. Thank you so much. By the way, I left something in your delivery box right outside your office. Please accept it with my utmost gratitude. Hopefully Kim stops being like the target for bullies now. That settles it for now, I think. So, I would just say to Dr. Teflon, stream at the level that you feel comfortable with. And I would submit that I would hope that you'd feel, very comfortable. It's been a very welcoming community. I think that if you play something that you enjoy, whether you choose to add commentary or not, you can have fun just sharing a game that you like with other people. So I hope you will go ahead. Don't you get smart with me? How about showing us some respect, huh?
Respect for swindling me out of my money? I'll respect you when you pay back what you owe. Wouldn't that be more fair?
Huh? You think the Caheen's gang gonna bend over backwards and pay you out the ass, huh? Again with these Caheen gang lunatics? They just cause problems wherever they go, don't they? Oh, we are getting involved. I can't just let this go. Time for me to step in. Hey! Oh, what are you doing here?
Hey.
You not only refuse to pay your debt, but you'd even assault your lender? Didn't know you punks could stoop so low. Oh, you feeling sorry for the guy? Then why don't I just punish you in his place?
This again?
So I do not have all the lives. Rather than take a couple hits and go down, we're going to use an item. And... you know what? Let's skip straight to the toughness Z. And then we'll maybe punch it up with some tuna and egg, bento box lunch. There we go. Sometimes when you press triangle next to the items, he'll kick them into the air and hit them. Yikes. Okay. Are you all right? Thanks to you, yeah. I take it you're familiar with these punks?
Mm-hmm.
You could say that. For one reason or another, they seem to have a grudge against me. Damn. Well, that doesn't sound very pleasant. See, I knew you could pay up. I'll be taking back my money now. Hope you choke on it, you bastard. Now that's settled. Looks like we haven't introduced ourselves, have we?
This is Yagami.
I guess not. I'm Takayuki Yagami, and I work as a detective here in Kamurocho. A detective, you say? Interesting. I'm Kazufumi Kamaguchi, and I run turtle financing on the 3rd floor of this building. Yeah, we've been there. In other words, I'm a debt collector. Hey, Guy. Guy, I saw you were playing some more Days Gone. That game is great. I hope you get a chance to finish it. And were you trying to collect from the Caheen gang? Oh, and you were trying to collect from the Caheen gang of all people. Oh. Yeah, I should have known they never planned on paying me back. This isn't the first time they attacked me either. Low-life bastards. They think they can do whatever the hell they want. Unforgivable. When it comes to being a nuisance, they're right up there with the Yakuza. I should let you know, though, those goons weren't the only ones I lent money to. I actually ended up financing a couple of their leaders, too. Leaders, such as Kenta Kasai and Rendi Honda. They owe me 800,000 yen each. Wait, you lent money to them? Man, you really need to be more careful about who you trust.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, no kidding. I say, Yagami, you're good at tracking people down, yeah? Being that you're a detective and all, well, that is one part of the job. And from what I've seen, you can handle yourself in a scuffle to boot. Could you track down those 2 imbeciles for me and get my money back?
Huh?
You really want me to do it? Yeah, I'll pay you for it, of course. I am always running into them, one way or another. All right, I think I can accept your case. Great, you'd be doing me quite a favor. This is the Caheen gang we're talking about. Even when I ignore them, they butt into my life. Guess I'll just have to drag them over to Kamaguchi-san whenever I see their ugly mugs. Oh, would you look at the time? Better get back to the office. See ya! When the threat level's on screen, Caheen ladders show up in town. You must either defeat the leaders or wait for some time to pass. If you manage to defeat the leaders, you'll get a reward. Yep, we saw that earlier in the episode. So, I'm actually kind of tempted to go back to... Well, actually, let's go see if we can eat a different cake. Because we happen to be nearby, and now we know how to advance her friendship event. We want to give her feedback on each different cake. So far we know we've had cheesecake and chocolate cake. Let's see what else we can order. Days Gone on the PlayStation 4 felt like a very well-hidden secret in that I was earnestly unprepared for how much I enjoyed that game and its storyline. So if anybody's interested in seeing a live playthrough of it, I hope that they will check out Gui18000. That's GUI 18000. He's right here on Twitch. Let's have some original cake and maybe wash it down with some espresso. This game is interesting. It's got its ups and downs, but I'm very much enjoying the character and the world building, and so a lot of the main story events I've been enjoying a great deal. The combat is a little stiff in that it seems very animation priority-ish.
Back to it.
All right, so hopefully we get to give her some feedback on the original cake now. Here she is. Thank you for visiting us today. Ah, Sakuma-san. Hello there. Hello and welcome. Can I ask for your thoughts about today's cake as well?
Yep.
Sure thing. Is this cake another original of yours, Sakuma-san? It sure is. How'd you like it? It was pretty good, but it almost felt like it was missing something. It kind of just tasted like a normal cake, you know? It needs that special something to make it really stand out. I'll remember that. Thank you. It's not a bad idea. Well, it's just my personal opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. Oh, they're going to do their little pun again. Come back more often. This place takes the cake. You think so? Please don't desert us. So he said that he thinks that they are working on a sequel to Days Gone. I certainly hope so. It deserves a sequel. And you know what? We're going to make this sort of one of Yagami's things. He has a little bit of cake, he talks to Mami, and then he has a smoke. He does not have a smoke. There's no option to smoke. I guess he's all nicotined up. Don't smoke, kids. Yeah, I mean, I will share with... So Dr. Teflon, for anybody who joined, said that he's getting all set up, but needs a little, you know, just that extra beat of courage to feel comfortable streaming again. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else that we needed to do before we head to the office and advance the main plot? And I'm going to say no. I don't see anything. What is this? Okay, well, that's him, but we don't have any money to turn over to him. The moneylender. So yeah, let's go head over to bartender. Wait, is that bartender? Yeah, head to tender. Here's the thing about streaming. People are gonna come by and tell you to shut up, or to tell you that you're not talking enough. They're gonna say that you're not playing it right. They're going to be critical. The thing is, that's what, you know, when that happens, that will ultimately be a teeny tiny percentage of the people that stop by. You're going to see it, but you're also going to have friends and well-wishers come by who want to see you play a game. You'll have an opportunity to introduce people to something that you like or experience something with them for the very first time. And I think that streaming is a great way to bring people together. So I hope that you will consider going ahead and understand that whatever negative feedback may occur, it's just going to occur. People love to come into streams and try to talk up how much better they'd be doing in your place and stuff, and then they just sort of go on their way. So it's cool. As long as you're prepared for the fact, like, don't take that personally, just understand that it is a thing that occurs. Everyone else is going to be so excited to see you stream. And, you know, look at people like Freddy, Lucha Freddy. I don't know why he decided, I don't know at what point he decided I'm going to start streaming, but look at the success that he's found. Did he know he was going to be successful? Probably not. But it turns out he's an absolute natural at it. So I think that everybody should feel comfortable giving it a shot. Yeah, as Guy says, it's like 1% of the people that are the trolls. All right, let's... so we stopped by here because we quietly set one of our goals to upgrade the drone for today. Let's step over to the drone guy. And we have lots and lots of parts. So I don't know that we want to do a lot of motor. Okay, so let's upgrade the motor. Wait, no, we need a worn magnet. We only have one of the two that we need. all the parts that we picked up, we still don't have enough. Can we upgrade the propeller? Yes, we only need cheap plastic. Let's do it. All right. Can we give it some turbo? We can. All right, and how about the escape? No. So we can also upgrade the frame, but we need some paint. So we're gonna go see if some paint is for sale, and then this is the all tab. So we've done 2 of the 3 upgrades that we can, and also we have a chance to do a paint job if we want to. Let's go see if the other lady has like a worn magnet for sale. I kind of don't think that she does. I think we just have to find it. Hey, do you do anything other than races? They do not, no. So head out. And at the same time, if somebody was to say, you know, hey, streaming is just not for me, you know, that's fair too. You know, it's not that everybody should feel obligated to do so. I just... Standard turbo or super turbo? Okay. Oh, so you actually have to... Okay, and it changes the handling. Okay, so this one would give it less speed... No. Oh, less handling, but more speed. Well, I'm not really doing the racing, so I'm not too worried about that. And then that's that, and that's sort of the design. Okay, well, let me just check one more time. Now that we've done some upgrades, did it unlock any new options on the menu? It did not. So either we need to do the motor as well, or we have to participate in some races to get it up higher than that. Okay, and notwithstanding that, I also wanted to take a look at our skills menu, because there is an upgrade for the drone that causes it to be less affected by wind. Don't really care about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Beyond Best Friends Forever, because I like it when my friends greet me. Super tempted to get Badass Fridge, but let's take a quick look through. Dramatically charge up the EX gauge when you light up a cigarette in the smoking area. That's only 100 points. We're going to take that. Okay, this is apparently... I know that there is a drone upgrade. I might have taken it. If so, wow, I really still got blown around by the wind. That'd be pretty good. There's also a health upgrade that I wouldn't mind picking up. Pummel enemies while drunkenly dodging their attacks. It may seem like Yagami is leaving himself open, but this is merely a ruse. Yeah, sure, let's do that. We're gonna have to get drunk to use that one. Okay, so we'd save up 10 grand for that, 6 grand for that. Greatly increases combo speed. I think I might take that one. Yeah, okay, let's do this. We're going to take boost combo speed 2. And then we're going to go to borderline alcoholic. And liquid valor. I've still got... I think it's finally time. I'm going to take conscious eater. And then that'll give us access to... healthy eater. I don't think I want to take that just yet, though. Oh, wait. I unlocked a new skill. Probably by being very drunk. Triple finisher. Is that the one? Well, it's got the exclamation point. A third finishing blow unleashed after a double finisher. How do you do a double finisher? Well, I don't have enough. Triangle, triangle, triangle after a square rush combo. Well, we'll pick that up some other time. Guy is asking, is this game similar to Yakuza? Yes, in fact, it is made by the same studio and is a spin-off of the Yakuza games. So, if you like, you know, Yakuza 1 through 6, or 0 through 6, I guess, and wanted something that is in a similar style, but instead of playing as a member of the Yakuza gang, you're playing as a ex-lawyer turned detective, sort of playing on the other side of the law, although you're a private detective, that is what Judgment is. Oh, hey, Lucha Freddy, we were actually just discussing. Dr. Teflon, who may or may not still be in chat at the moment, was talking about just gathering up the courage to stream. And I had actually just shared you as an example of someone who, most likely couldn't have anticipated that you were going to be very successful once you started streaming, but have really gotten off to an incredibly strong start. And it all begins by hitting the go button, by saying, I'm going to give this a shot. This is the cat guy, isn't it? Yep, yeah. It's definitely the cat guy. It is conceivable to me that there are people who will try streaming and just decide that it's not for them, but I do think that people who find it appealing, who want to share fun games with people, at least give it a shot. So, a nurse, right? You think a nurse could go out drinking by herself every night? They're busy and tired. Oh. Maybe you're in the press then. I doubt journalists are so bored they go out drinking every night either.
Hey.
Oh, a new challenger approaches, and this one's a detective. Watch out, Mari.
Huh?
Come for some sport tack? Apparently he thinks I'll be good at this. That, or he's desperate. You want in? It's 10,000 yen ante. Whoever guesses Mari's occupation takes the pot. So we're all putting down 10k. I would make it a whopping 40k? Don't be a buzzkill, Talk. I think you might actually have a shot. So, how about I make it more interesting for you? I'll bet 50,000 that no one can guess. Oh! That's a lot! So the winner gets 90,000 yen? Wow, more interesting is right.
Hey.
How about it, Tak? There's quite a fortune on the line if you can guess it. Oh, we're 100% joining in.
Yeah.
If she was being, bothered by people, absolutely not, but she seems fully on board. How could I refuse? Count me in. Now we're talking. You're welcome to observe. Take all the time you need. All right, Lucha Freddy, have a great morning. Or no, you're in Canada, so morning. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. All right, I guess I'll see what I can glean from her apparel and body language. And also, hold on, we have to find the secret cat. Listen for a cat. There's always a cat. Is there really no cat? Not in the rafters or anything? Huh. Okay. Well, let's start by examining her. That necklace has some expensive stones. Certainly didn't come from the discount aisle. If she bought it herself, she's doing just fine on her own. But it could also have been a gift from a guy. Then again, if she's here every night, chances are low she's serious with anyone right now. Maybe she's already married? Is there anything I can find on her that would tell me more about her marriage history? Well, we can check her hands, see if she's...
What the...
got a tan line where the wedding ring would be. No ring on the finger. Not even a callus where one would have been. I gotta assume she's not married. Nice. That's useful info. Her nails are nicely manicured. That probably means having long nails and nail polish don't interfere with her job. Alright, it's vibrating a lot, so... Okay, this is the game, kids. Not me. That material isn't cheap, and the design is classy too. Probably a luxury brand? No way she goes through the hassle of dressing up to come drinking, but no way she wears that to work either. Could she be a freelancer of some sort? Nothing else is... Oh, wait.
Hey.
The color is a bold choice. It's safe to assume wherever she works isn't super conservative. Yeah. Sorry, in the United States of America, at least right now, that hair color wouldn't even draw, like a raised eyebrow, like, oh, really? You think you can work here? You could wear that into court and no one would say a thing. Okay, so but we're gonna do it Japanese style. That's a bold choice for color. She's really drawing a lot of attention to herself. I am gonna check the rest of the room just in case there's anything else that we can look at or interact with. But this is probably the very first first-person investigation sequence that didn't have a secret cat for Yagami to investigate. A very suspicious cat. Alright, I don't find anything else. Okay, so we're gonna stop investigation. So, well, we'll see what we learned. Your hair is dyed and your nails are done, so you clearly don't have a job that would impose rules on you. No ring means no husband. You're dressed to the nines, down to the accessories. Clearly you have money. And the fact that you're here every night means that you aren't working very demanding hours. Impressive. I know who to call if I ever need a detective. So, I'm right so far. Could be. Wouldn't be fair if I told you, would it? Oh, I can confirm she isn't short on money. I couldn't help but notice earlier, you paid your tab with a black card, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, now that I think about it. Hmm? Really? Can't you only get one of those if you're filthy rich? Hey, how rich are we talking here? Mirthful madam, why are you even involved? That seems weird. She clearly has both money and the luxury of time. Then Mari's occupation must be... Okay, she acknowledged that nurses are extremely busy and tired, which she would know if she was a doctor, but then again, she would also be busy and tired. A CEO's lover is a possibility. Huh. I don't really like that, though. Oh, you have money, therefore you are just getting it from somebody else. If she's writing all day... But why would she dye her hair up if she was just writing all day? I guess to come out drinking at night. And if she was a successful author... But then again, you kind of feel like you would have heard her name. She might write on under a pseudonym. Yeah, doctor doesn't fit with the nails. The nails are done, and Yagami specifically called out the fact that they're long. You can't be a doctor and have long, well-manicured nails. That just doesn't... You're working with your hands too much. Unless you're like a psychologist, maybe. A CEO's lover... No, because she's here drinking every night. So Yagami has concluded that she can't be in a firm relationship. I think author. Are you an author, perhaps? I guess you come to the bar to hear stories that make for great research. Interesting. No one's ever guessed that before. Final answer? Yeah, I'll go with it. Anyone else? Care to venture a guess? I'm gonna go with accountant. Yep. I'll say she's a principal of a private school. All good guesses. I'll take a stab at her being in stocks. Real estate management. So, time to call the bet. What's the answer, Mari? Zzzt, you're all wrong. Whoa! I win. Looks like I'll be taking the pot. Damn it! I should be off, though. I do have work to do, you know. Work? At this time of night? Yep. Not that I have to go if I don't feel like it. See you around. Well, that went poorly. I doubt we were even very close. Yep. Now we're no closer to now than when we started. Say, Talk, don't detectives also tail people for a living? Yeah, you gonna pay for it? Oh, but I do. Why don't you see where she goes? Discreetly, of course. Huh? Seriously? Oh, that's good. At this point, I'd be willing to pay for the truth.
Yeah.
He just lost 10,000 yen on that bet. He wants to pay for more investigation. We could have started here, guys. All right, find Mari's secret. This is main story, by the way. This is not like a random side quest. Okay, there she is. Let's see where she goes. I will say this about Lucha Freddy is that, like, his other, like, line of work is professional wrestler. So he already has a background and a love for sort of showmanship and sportsmanship and presentation. These are things that, you know, sort of a way of being that I think that he's already probably very familiar with. And that probably helps out a great deal with streaming. Someone who's a little bit more... I feel like introverted is a... it sounds insulting or denigrating, but I consider myself fairly introverted. So I wouldn't go like that. So somebody who considers themselves to be introverted and they don't like being a presenter and so forth, that they might... I'm just going to keep our distance in case she turns around. I don't see a lot of hiding spots so far. You know, somebody like that may feel deeply uncomfortable streaming. Okay.
Isn't that...
Nope. No, it's not. It's not. Just stand directly under this lighted sign.
A lady can never be too careful.
Excuse me. Sorry, sir. Whoa! He's saying that he's also pretty introverted, but streaming helps with it. Yeah, one nice thing about streaming is that you get the freedom to sort of control your level of interaction. And one point that I've made to people who have stopped by here and sort of talked about the art of streaming, like whether or not they want to give it a try, is that you are in no way obligated to talk. Some of the feedback that has come here is that some people are... I can just assure you, there is a market for... Is she going to turn? Oh, no, we found her. Oh, she goes to Smile Burger. Or the vending machine outside Smile Burger. Some people are looking for gameplay with no commentary. So if somebody wanted to stream and just not give any dialogue at all, you are encouraged to do so. Mari, no way. I don't know what that means. I guess you'd make a pretty good money at a high-end soapland. Wait, so stop, pause. What the hell is soapland? Soapland? I have no idea. It could be sort of an escort bar, but it doesn't really sound like that. It can't possibly be like a theme, like a little tiny restaurant where they role play as soap opera stars. I have no idea what Soapland is. Is it like a... I'm going to press X and we're probably going to get clarification. I was just trying to see if there's like... I have absolutely no idea. I've never heard of this phrase. If you have heard of... Oh, it's an escort bar. Okay. Why do they... Well, okay, I was about to ask why do they call it a Soapland, but... Mari? Don't get the wrong idea. A friend of mine has a little thing going at a beauty salon. You knew I was following you? Yeah, I figured you would, and the odds were in my favor. Damn, she's on to me. Just who are you, Mari? But I may have a chance if she's going to work now. I just have to make sure she doesn't catch me. Mari would recognize me in a heartbeat, of course. Maybe I should... Well, we're gonna dress like a bum. Items. Disguises. I like the stakeout style is just regular Yagami with a hat. That'll really allow us to go unnoticed. Yeah, so I think dirty clothes is the way to go. Just a random homeless person, nothing to see here. Avert your eyes. Pretend I'm not here. This should make it harder for her to recognize me. Is that like a known phrase, a soapland? Is that like do people call it that in the United States, for example, and I'm just not hip to the escort bar lingo? What? Whoops. I think I accidentally kicked over that cone. Oh, she is very suspicious. Like, dirty Yagami is at least Yagami in different clothes, right? So, like, if you trained your eye to keep an eye out for his signature black leather jacket and white shirt, this is, at least is different from that. Why can I not...
Isn't that...
I don't know why I can't duck behind that sign, but we'll just lurk here. Oh, wait, Dr. Teflon, whoops, is confirming. Nope, it's because the Japanese sex industry is very conservative. Sex workers have to go through a lot of loopholes to not get caught by the government. Oh, I can't see her at all from here. I can see her from here. I'm very far away, but if she decides to turn... See, I find it unrealistic. Yeah, see, she can pick out Yagami from here? Really? Just like that, huh? Okay, but if I... Nope! Yagami, get down.
A lady can never be too careful.
Hold on, Dr. Teflon had said something further, but I'm far enough away that I'm actually losing her silhouette. I can see it there. Yeah, so, just while I'm walking here, the input lag, it's not input lag, it's that in the combat, there is... I never have a good sense of when to push the button to continue the combo versus overextending the combo versus waiting too long and
Isn't that...
getting... What's the phrase I'm thinking of? Overextending the or waiting too long and breaking the combo. The timings on the attacks feel very varied, but when it's like walking around like this, like I don't perceive any delay in my wanting to do something and then Yagami doing it. Oh, she's gonna turn around. Dr. Teflon saying the source is a friend who worked as a sex worker in Japan for a while and he can write an essay about the mess of a country, but it's not the place for it. I can just barely see her behind that woman with the blue hat. I'm gonna take a rest here. I can't move the camera more than that, so we're gonna have to leave this location. Alright. She's either... Oh, is she a car thief? That'd be awesome. Nope. She was just looking inside. Thinking about the new model, whether or not she wants to buy it.
A
lady can never be too careful.
That is, as far as I can remember, the only voice clip that we've heard from Mari, and she's been sort of present in the foreground of Bartender for the entire game so far. Okay, let me just make my way over here. I think the entirety of my thoughts, okay, so maybe not the entirety, but my initial reaction to, like, the idea of, like, a sex worker or the sex worker industry is, as long as people are participating by choice and they can do so in a way where they are safe and so are the clientele, I don't know why it would be any of my business. In other words, as long as everybody is a consenting adult and no one is at greater than normal risk of assault or predation or anything like that, it's like, sure, go ahead. So I guess I'm generally in favor of having a safe and well-regulated industry, which I have been told is the way that things work in Germany, for example. But I've never been to Germany, nor have I ever participated in the German sex trades. No idea. Ah, tailing complete. She's at a... So that to me looks like a delicatessen. Wait, don't tell me. Wait, any guesses from what we can see? Travel agent. What does that say over on the left? Something shot. But I can't see what the actual picture is. Inside we can see like a board. It could be travel agent. Oh, that's all he said. So I guess we just walk right in. Should I get changed? Let's just walk right in. Okay, this was apparently not the front office. Broken refrigerator. Heading down to the basement. Oh, she works at the casino. That actually makes a ton of sense. I don't think we have to talk to him anymore. We can just... So, I'm definitely going to get chased out of the casino. Let's, This might be the wrong thing to do, but let's get changed. Because they are not going to let... Oh, no disguise required. We cannot change right now. I feel like I'm going to get bounced right off the pavement walking in there looking like this, but... Blah blah opens the stream and the first thing he sees, he hears is German sex trade. Oh, see? They locked you out, Yagami. Oh, wait.
All right.
So, this is the flathead key, right? The one, the R1?
That'll do it.
Got it.
Talk.
That you talk? Try as you might, you can't hide it. Besides, I had a hunch you might follow me.
Huh?
But how? She's CIA. I knew you'd be the type to call my bluff. Your bluff?
Hey.
Don't you get it? Welcome to what I do for a living. You're a gambler? That's right. And a gambler only works when she's feeling lucky. That's my little secret. I see. Makes sense why the idea of a betting pool excited you, too. I only did it for fun at first, you know. But then I kept winning. I guess I have a talent for it. And when I'd made enough money, I left office work behind. And now you have a black card. Pretty impressive. But the others are chomping at the bit. So just so, because this is one of those little things where once you know it, you can never unknow it. So I'm about to infect everyone in chat with poison knowledge. The actual phrase is champing at the bit. it's like when a horse is raring to go and they're really excited and they're ready to be a champion, I guess. I guess that's where it comes from. But once you know that, then every single time you see somebody say the phrase chomping at the bit, you have to make that internal calculation of, well, I don't want to be a dipshit and correct them, but now I know it's wrong and it's going to bother me forever. It is in fact champing at the bit, so you're welcome for that. You're going to have to live with that now. Chomping at the bit to find out, I assume. Tell you what, if I pay you, will you keep it a secret? Can't exactly have rumors spreading that I make my fortunes in illegal casinos, can I?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that getting out either. I'll tell them I lost you in a crowd. I must say, you're a really good detective. Your logic was on point. What do you say? Want to see how you fare in my line of work? You might do better than you think. I will not do better than she thinks. Nah, I could also do worse than you think. You know, you sure as hell could. And that's the end of that chapter. And he got changed right there on the casino floor. For anybody who missed the previous episode, one of my special powers, it's basically my X-Man mutant ability, is to always lose at every wager or gamble. Always, 100% of the time. You would think it's pretty useless, but it's useful for others who always just gamble in opposition to whatever I'm doing, and then they win, and they're very excited. I'm the opposite of bad luck. I'm reliable luck, and that's much more enticing for people. I just remember when Brandon Kukowski-Chanel over at Jumping the Shark, he once described, I've always remembered this, and I think that he's probably forgotten it, so if I bring it up, it'll seem, like, weird and creepy, but I'm gonna have to talk to this kid. Brandon Kukowski-Chanel, Mr. Binky here on Twitch, once described that his wife had the X-Man superpower of playing a board game for the first time and reducing her opponents to their component atoms. She wins so decisively in every board game that it's just completely crushing. So, just to set the stage, this is Yosuke. He's the twin sister of Tsukumo, I think her name is, who's constantly getting harassed by sex perverts, but now he's working basically at a strip club, and the thing is, I want the friend event is the thing. So I've been avoiding this, but if there's like a trophy or whatever, I don't want to miss out on the trophy and want to talk to this dipshit, so here we go.
Yagami-san.
Ah, Yagami-san. Perhaps the lactaceous call of cleavage beckons your return? He said he had some kind of reason for doing this. Should I just play along?
Yeah.
Alright. You're at least trying to take this seriously. So give me the club's name and let's be done with this. Oh, great. Thanks, man. I don't want to be friends with Yosuke.
Hey.
You're not doing this because you're low on money, are you? Nah, this has nothing to do with money. My family's actually pretty well off. Besides, there are bigger, more bodacious issues at stake here. I'm curious about this issue of yours. I'll save those details for later. First, let me introduce you to the finest young hostess the Kamurocho has to offer. I don't know how far this game goes. Like, can we just pause to say that I'm not a prude, but this guy, his whole shtick, all of his little euphemisms for breasts is like, just fuck off. Like, he's so off-putting, he's so bad at it, it's so obnoxious, and also we're streaming live on Twitch, so if this goes almost any further at all, we might have to, like, blank the screen. I'm already regretting this decision. She's innocent, she's lovable, and she has a good heart. And to top it all off, your first visit's on me.
Huh?
You go that far just to get me into your club?
Hi!
To get you to meet this girl, I'd practically do anything. Really now. Really, really. In fact, I'll even let you order the most expensive drinks in the club. Oh, it's all on my tab. And you can afford all this how? Dude, I make cash money on this job. I'm talking like 500,000 yen a month here.
Huh?
What? You earn that much just pestering pedestrians about breasts? I had no idea barkers could be so loaded. Yes, sir. This job is all about results. Oh, and just between you and me, the trick is to come up with as many euphemisms for boobs as you can. Haha. Guys, just eat that shit up. That actually works? How many do you have? Well, it's clearly hundreds. Well, there's jugs, jigglers, jumbos, bosoms, big uns, bazongas, love bubbles, blouse biscuits. Should I keep going? That was more than I ever needed to hear. Righteous. Anyway, what I want you to do is head over to Apple Pie over on Tenkashi Street and ask for a girl named Madoka. All right, Madoka-san it is. Right. Also, tell whoever's on duty there that I'll be footing the bill. Really, just gonna take my word for it. All that on your bill. Okay. I'll be chilling at the smoking area inside Camero Theater, so let me know how it goes when you're done. Okay, will do. The thing is, like, let's compare this to, like, the romances in, like, an Assassin's Creed game, like Odyssey, or a Mass Effect game. Those I felt were, like, about getting to know someone and then deciding if you wanted to pursue a romantic relationship with them, and without giving away any spoilers, at least in Dragon Age Inquisition, like, just going to bed with them was not the thing that ended the relationship, but rather a springboard used to, go into additional storytelling from there. And it felt like it was at least partially written by adults that were interested in telling a story about what happens when this particular character gets involved romantically with someone like the Inquisitor. It's like, okay, I'm on board for that. It's part of the story. Stuff like this is just, it feels like a gleeful form of exploitation that is masquerading as story. Like, oh, people will accept this if we couch it in, like, the thinnest storyline possible. Well, I was completely blocking that.
Really, guys?
Yeah, suddenly we're picking up all these play passes. I feel like they want me to go back and play that VR game, but we are gonna... So that guy wanted me to go to Tenkachi... So here's Tenkachi Alley. Here's Tenkachi Street. And... So the person... I bet it's that question mark. Yeah, let's go over here. You know what? There might be story to this. Like, maybe she's not happy being a sex worker, or maybe she's getting harassed by a client. Maybe this is all sort of a roundabout way to get help to somebody that needs it. I would not object to that.
You don't give up, do you?
Yeah, knock 5,000 yen out of your buddy.
And stay down.
Okay, everybody's freaked out. It's fine. Okay, so this is presumably where we're trying to head. Can't go in there. And I don't know what these signs mean, except that one of them has a heart on it. Nope. Ah, if I was to guess. Okay. I think we found the right place, everyone. I have a feeling, despite my lack of understanding of Japan and Japanese culture, that we may have found the place where we're supposed to meet the call girl. Oh, wait. Check in.
Excuse me.
いらっしゃいませ.
Welcome to Apple Pie. Would you like to request a hostess? Oh, that would be great. Oh, that would be...
네.
Okay, girl in school uniform says, "Hey there, handsome. If you're looking for a special someone, why don't you tag along with me? Or how about me, since I only have the one voice for this? I give all my guys the very best service." Actually, does a girl named Madoka work here? What? You want me to request Madoka-chan? Her, of all people? Is there some kind of problem? Well, no, but she can be a little, well, you'll see. So Madoka's available then? Yes, absolutely. I'll reserve your table right away, but please keep in mind we don't offer return policy. Okay, hold on. Is this going to be like some... Sorry, I'm just dreading every part of this storyline. So now I'm thinking, is this going to be some weird, like, anti-trans thing? Because I'm not here for that either. I'm sure she'll be just fine. Oh, and put it on Yosuke's tab? I see. So you're with... No, I'm not with Yosuke-san in any way. He's not my friend. Understood. Trying to get too dejected, hon. At least you won't be drinking alone. What was that all about? So here's my guesses. Fat shaming, lisp shaming, teeth shaming. Okay, Madoka, here she is. Hi there, I'm Yagami. I guess I'll sit right here. Boy, this is like all of my dates. Man, she's quiet. I guess I'm the only one who has to break the... Oh, guess I'm the one who has to break the ice. So, Madoka-chan, you seem pretty young to be working here. Cool. Oh, well, Hey, I know. Huh? Why don't you buy us some drinks? Then I might actually tell you how old I am, maybe. That's a pretty blunt upsell, not to mention she's not much for conversation. So, did you want to order something? Well, Yosuke-san did say I could order some drinks in the house. Looks like I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I'll be taking one of these. The 20,000 yen one. Are you sure? It's 20,000 yen, you know. 4 zeros? Yep, I'm sure. Bring me the good stuff. Wow, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad that I took all the drunk upgrades. Oof, that drink could make a buffalo stumble, but I can still keep going. This is going nowhere. Why is she still all clammed up? What are we trying to get out of her? We were just asked to meet her. We've met her? Like, are we... Okay.
Excuse me.
I'll take another round of that 20 grand.
Hi.
Oh, sure thing. Coming right up. Oh, we're drunk level 7 now. Ooh, this shit's strong. Good thing I'm a little bit stronger. Amazing. You really hold your alcohol well. Oh, we finally got like a conversation topic. Gosh, this is weird. I feel like I'm talking to a doll. Not that I would know anything about that. Oh, good self-burn, Yagami. Aren't you gonna ask to, you know, do something with me? Something like what? You do know what kind of club this is, don't you? Nice! Okay. These are both true. I feel like this is more definitive, though. Although possibly open to interpretation, but we're gonna go with this. Yeah. Nah, I'm just not about that life. Huh? Why would you even come here, then? Maybe I just wanted to check out the atmosphere? You're an odd customer, but I gotta admit, that really turns down the pressure. I was only nervous because I thought you were gonna touch me. I think somebody signed that into my yearbook. So, why were you so quiet this whole time? Yeah, my heart was hammering so loudly I could barely hear my own thoughts, let alone focus on talking. That makes sense. Not that I'm any good at talking to begin with. Can't argue that. I mean, what would make you work here even though you don't like talking to people? Well, I thought if my customers were only interested in groping me, I wouldn't have to worry about being all social. That's some strategy you got there, but why would you put yourself through that? A nice young girl like you? Well, it's because I'm trying to put myself through school. Ever since my parents back home got sick, I've been paying my own tuition along with all my living expenses. Ah, so you're a student then? That's right. I'm going to college right now. Must be difficult handling all that by yourself. Have you tried looking for scholarships? I have, but the only offers I get are student loans. With interest rates like that, I'd never be able to repay them. Oh boy. Topical. But if I work at a club like this, I can earn a lot in no time at all. That is, as long as I can put up with it. I see. So that's what's going on. Yeah, a lot of college girls end up working in sex shops, you know. But since I don't want to actually give myself to men that way, I choose to work here instead. Jeez. It's a shame that society has put some of you girls in such a tough position. This is way less bad than I thought it was going to be. You really think so? You're weird. But you know what? I actually kind of like you. You're nice to talk to. You sure that's not just sales talk?
Ew.
Of course not. Don't be rude. And besides, you know I'm not that good at talking. You sure about that? If you talk to the other customers the way you did just now, I bet a lot of them would be happy. I'll keep that in mind. Did you enjoy your time here with Madoka-chan? I hope she didn't offend you in any way.
Yep.
Oh, she was fantastic. I'll definitely be back. I gotta say, it really is shocking to see Madoka enjoying her time with a customer. She's never like that. Yeah, like the other day, she was so quiet, a customer thought she was a foreigner who couldn't speak Japanese. Huh, is that right? Yup. It's the first time I've seen her engage in a normal conversation like this. You must be a pretty smooth dude.
Nah.
Madoka's pretty. Different from the other girls, but she's a keeper. If you like her, be good to her, okay? Wow, they're more supportive than I thought. I thought that I was really dreading something awful sitting down there, but I should have given the game more credit. That's a weird sentence to say about Judgment.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to. Well, better report back to Yosuke-san. I'm sure he'll have a thing or two to say. Yeah, so maybe I misjudged Yosuke, which is another weird thing to say in the world of Judgment. I thought, like, that guy, as far as I could tell, directed Yagami. Wait, where is he? There he is. To someone that he knew Yagami would be respectful towards and help draw out of her shell and hopefully get a little bit of money towards her student loans. Like, I don't know. That's not that bad of a story. I gotta fight drunk more often. Oh, he's still up. No, someone's still up. Oh, he's still up.
What a waste.
Hello, so A, Mia, thank you so much for joining. B, boy, have you missed a lot. So much sex shop work. How am I doing on health? I think pretty good. Yeah, I'm fine. So, Mia, just to bring you back up to speed very, very quickly, we finally decided to talk to Yosuke. We finally went to the escort club, which it turns out... No, that was, Okay, we went to the escort club that he directed us to, and where I was really worried about some sort of super hideous, like, mocking, of somebody who was marginalized, it turned out that the story was just, that there was a girl who's trying to pay her way through school, and she's too nervous to talk to the customers.
Really, guys?
And also, Mia, thank you so much for the resubscription. Let's not gloss over that. 8 months. Can you believe it? Wait, this is... I couldn't stop running into Yosuke when I wasn't looking for him. He hangs out... Where is he? Okay, he's... What? Oh, that's right, the Comro Theater smoking area. Okay, it must be in here. And there he is, okay. Hey, Yosuke, I kind of owe you an apology.
Hey.
Yosuke-kun, I went to visit Madoka-chan.
Oh, no.
And how was she? Yeah, so she didn't seem like the hostess type at all. I wonder if she'll be okay over there. Did she flinch or start crying when you touched her? Or did she maybe slap you in the face? What? No. I didn't lay a finger on her, man. That's not my style. Really? Yagami-san, you're such a good guy. I knew I could count on you. Yay, we're friends with Yosuke. Hey. Wait, what's going on here? You set me up to go out with a student, and now you're happy I didn't do anything? I would hope so.
Eh?
Whoa, she actually told you she was a student? Man, I'm impressed. Damn, that's nothing short of a miracle. Yeah, I've brought in my fair share of customers, but you're the first she's opened up to. See, Madoka-chan rarely talks to anyone at work, and I doubt she'd tell anyone about her personal life. That's what they said at the club, too. Yosuke-kun, who is Madoka-chan to you anyway? You were saying there was some kind of reason behind all this? You seem like a trustworthy guy. All right, I'll spill the beans. So, Madoka-chan was actually my senior in high school. My senior in high school. Okay. She was really popular because of her huge chest, so we all teased her by toking her... So we all tease her by calling her Madonkadonk. You know, like badonkadonks? Yeah, I picked up on that, Yosuke. I thought that word meant ass. Yeah, well, it was close enough. And besides, it's not like she knew the difference. Anyway, Madonkadonk, keep calling her that as a young adult. That's awesome. Got me through some really hard times, if you know what... Thank you, Yosuke. I know what you mean. Thank you, young Barker. That is also more than I cared to know. No, that's not what I was saying at all. I would never think of her like that, despite the phenomenal size of her melons. I meant that she used to look after me. We were in the same academic club, so we spent a lot of time together. And when I was about to get held back a grade, she intervened by helping me with my schoolwork. I really owe her a lot. So that's why you're so hell-bent on helping her. She sounds like a really caring person.
Hi.
She is. Only thing is, she's not super sociable, and she couldn't hold a conversation with a mirror. That's why she doesn't get too many customers, even though she has to pay for her tuition and who knows what else. So I came up with a plan to bring in harmless-looking guys and get them to request her. Ah, now I get it. Then why don't you support her with all the money you've been making?
Yeah.
No, there's no way I could damage her sense of pride. And... there's no way he could damage her sense of pride, comma, Madonkadonk was never one to accept charity. She'd probably say something like, don't worry about it, Yosuke-kun. I can get by on my own. I understand. Does she know you're working as a barker? No, I'm just cheering her on from the sidelines.
Oh no.
Now that you know all this, would you maybe pay her a visit on your own and spend a lot of money on her? And if you have any harmless friends, could you send them my way so I could introduce them to her?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'll at least give it some thought. Is that it?
Yagami-san.
Okay. Do I know any guys like that? What? Hold on. So we actually have a chance to refer a friend to the brothel, or the escort club, whatever we're going to call it. Mia's saying that she's been here for 5 minutes and already has her first what the fuck. Oh, Mia, this episode. So... But the thing is, like, I don't know about Genda-sensei's proclivities. I have no idea what that guy does in his off hours. Same with Hoshino-kun. Like, Hoshino-kun, like, was pretty decent to a kid that had his dollar eaten by the change machine, but I have no idea how he's going to treat a young woman. I'm going to say... And, sorry, Kaito-san, no way. Absolutely not. Well, okay, we do know that Genda-sensei watches out for people. I don't know that he'd go. Let's try Genda-sensei. Because here's the goal, just to catch everybody up. It's just to funnel some money towards her in a way that doesn't hurt her sense of pride, but doesn't also hurt her physically or emotionally. So I think Genda-sensei, of the list of people we know, is probably the best for that. I'm sure Genda-sensei could use a break every now and then. Or not. I don't want to imagine the look on his face in front of a pair of what Madoka-chan has. In that case... Oh, okay, so he's out. Well, so if we're going to reject out of hand people that that Yagami doesn't trust, we might as well go through the list. My second choice would have been Hoshino-kun. Hoshino-kun? Wait, that won't work. If Sayori-san found out, she'd never speak to either of us again. Wait. Who's Hoshino? He's the guy... I thought he was someone else. Okay. Find someone who can keep this whole thing discreet. Okay, so we're going to say Kaito-san. In real life, I would not recommend Kaito-san for this, but... Oh, what about Kaito-san? Yeah, I bet... No, wait. I bet he's an animal with the ladies. He'd totally try to cop a feel. In fact, he'd probably try for more. Please, no! I wouldn't want anyone like that even near Madoka-chan. You're right. Okay, who else? Well, it turns out that's everyone we know, so... Sorry, I can't really think of anyone. I see. So you only have perverted friends, then. Not exactly, but... Well, maybe you're right. If that's the case, then let me know if you make any trustworthy comrades who can help our mission succeed. What about Kim? He's not getting beaten up by everyone anymore. Maybe he could, you know, go in, have a nice conversation, and we cannot smoke. We're all smoked out. So that's the side quest. Cade Sonata. I mostly remember this person. He works at like Wild Jackson, doesn't he?
This again?
Can they completely rebuild a jawbone that's been pulverized into dust inside a person's face? I'm asking for that guy. Oh, okay, I do remember her. Yep, I think she's the one that doesn't know English very well. Hi, Yagami. Oh, it's in brackets, so she's not speaking Japanese. Please let me know if you need anything. Am I imagining this, or did you get really fluent in English?
Hi.
Nope, it's all real. I'm glad it's not just me who thinks so. Wow, looks like you got all your practice has finally paid off. I'm sure that's part of it, but actually, would you believe it if I told you I got a non-Japanese boyfriend?
Huh?
Whoa, that was quick. He was staying at a hotel when we first met. When I tried to speak to him in English, he replied in Japanese. And it's been smooth sailing ever since. We're basically studying each other's language so we can help each other learn. Well, they do say the quickest way to learn a language is to find yourself a lover. Do they say that?
Hi.
Maybe so, though I still can't say with confidence that I'm a true English speaker just yet. But as long as I keep putting what I study into practice, I feel like I'm getting closer to my dream. You'll get there sooner than you think. I'll be rooting for you. You're a really helpful guy, you know that? Now our friendship is at maximum, and your city reputation has reached level 14. Would you mind if I offered you a little something? Oh? Well, you still have to pay for it, but I came up with a new recipe based on what a foreign customer told me. We only have a limited amount of the ingredients, so we can't serve it to the public, but I'll make an exception just for you, of course. You sure that won't be too much of a hassle? Not at all. It's the least I could do to show our appreciation. Please, try it whenever you'd like. All right. Thanks for stopping in. What's the new... Oh, is it the molten cheese tart? Oh, it looks like put a little check mark next to the things that you've bought before. I never noticed that before. That's great. I want a molten cheese tart, please.
It's the spot. Back to it.
Oh man, now I really do want a molten cheese tart. Thank you for coming. All right, so we're basically headed back to... What's it called? Although, if there's a place to shop between here and there... Yeah, we're headed here, so I'm just going to stop by the... I'm going to go stop by and chat with Dwayne Cruz. We're going to buy some more healing items. That I used some of those earlier. So, specifically, what I was worried about encountering was something that, frankly, like... I am a very big fan of the Persona games. Oh, hold on. Oh, how embarrassing to get yourself so powered up and then just immediately get clocked with a road cone. There are things that happen in Persona games that are really cringy, and I'm not going to go into specifics, but I was worried that when everybody's like, oh, really? You want, Makoto? What's her name? Madoka. Oh, you want Madoka? Really? Well, I hope you don't, want a refund afterwards. I thought it was going to be, like, some sort of body shaming or some sort of trans shaming, because I've seen... games that are otherwise pretty innocuous just suddenly get, like, very surprising very quickly in a way that I don't particularly appreciate. So I was worried about that, and the fact that they went a different direction with it, I feel less bad about it. And I'm going to take that away from you, and I'm going to shove it right up your ass. Oh, it broke. I'm going to shove this up your ass. I gotta say, hold on. So let me take back something that I said earlier. It was actually one of the first topics of conversation for this stream, where I was talking about how the combat has always felt a little bit stiff. Taking that speed upgrade has fixed that. Like, I was interpreting it as being like a little bit just stiffness in the design, but now I realize it was holding that back as an upgrade. So I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of this stuff. Basically one of everything, except for the cat food. Buy another pocket tissues just in case. I'm a big fan of being drunk now, so we're gonna have that, and we're gonna buy some sake, Stamina and X. Let me pick up one of those each. One more pack of cigarettes, and the Hug Bomb was fantastically disappointing at the cost of 10,000 yen, so we are not going to have another Hug Bomb.
Arigato gozaimashita.
All right, and then on with the story. We have supplies. We have side quest complete. Can I... This is off limits, right? No, it can't be, because there's a thing down there. If I ever pick up a worn magnet and otherwise don't acknowledge it, feel free to let me know, because that's the thing. Wait, what's happening? Who's this? Who's what from? Oh no! Help! One of the Keihin gang members rounded up a bunch of goons and started wreaking havoc in the streets. None of them will quit. Don't let any more people get hurt. Well, we're gonna go take care of that. Kind of find the way out of this alley. Really? The same exact guy again? Well, that's interesting. I thought that this was going to be like its own storyline, but it's going to respawn the same dude in the same location and invite Yagami to just beat him up. I guess we'll be able to get something when we go back to this detective agency. Oh, hold on. Let me handle the goons.
Bring it on.
You done already? Show me what you got.
Oh, that was so awesome, and the fucking, like, curtain blocked it. Also, I don't know where it's going. I never noticed before, there's a little counter up at the top left of the screen when you have a melee weapon that counts down the number of hits that you can do with it. Okay, now we're gonna go take care of Kansai.
Yagami!
Okay, it's even the same dialogue. Now, he got a bunch of hits on me last time. I'd prefer to not make that the way that this goes. on. Let me...
Got.
Okay, so now I've got one more hit with it. Can I triangle? No.
What a waste.
All right, so I think we get a text from Kim. He put something into the box. Wait, this is different than last time, isn't it? Oh, it is. All right, we're here. Huh? Don't push me, you shithead. Well, if it isn't Kasai himself. Oh, we get to turn him into the bookie. That's what's different. It is a storyline. Okay. Well, if it isn't Kasai himself. You actually caught the guy. Yep.
Yagami!
Mind explaining what the hell you're doing here, Yagami?
Not at all. You owe Turtle Financing 800 grand, remember? This gentleman here got so tired of waiting, he asked me to collect for him. Even turtles can't wait forever.
Huh?
What? So you're his lapdog now? How pathetic. I already forgot this guy's voice. Kasai, we already know you have the money. I'm surprised you haven't blown it at every high-end Soapland. And by the way, Mia. Oh, Mia, we learned a new word. It's Soapland. It's a Japanese euphemism for an escort club. New information. You think you got me figured out, huh? Well, what if I just said fuck it to paying back the money?
Hey.
So that's how it's gonna be? Then I guess we'll need to pay a very special visit to a very special place.
Huh?
Wait, where do you think you're taking me? The courtroom, of course. Oh, wait, you didn't know I was a certified lawyer? Here, check out this badge. Hot shit, right?
Huh?
You're actually a goddamn lawyer? What don't you do?
Apparently a lot less than you. Debt evasion's probably just the tip of the iceberg for the leader of the Keihin gang.
What?
Ah!
You heard me. With a record like yours, you'll be out of the courtroom and behind bars so fast, it'll make your head spin.
No, wait. Don't do this to me. All I need to do is pay, right?
Yagami-san.
Wow. Credit to Dr. Teflon for the revelation of what Soapland is. Or a Soapland. Wow, Yagami-san, you practically had him begging for mercy there. That alone is almost worth paying for. Alright, one more Keihin gang leader, and we'll have all his cash back. And a new friend. They've been getting on my nerves as it is. You don't need to give me anything. Well, I just wanted to show you my appreciation, so take it anyway. In that case, I'll take you up on your offer. Now then, the only one left is Honda. And I hear he's pretty tough to take down. Watch yourself. Oh, wait, the threat is still 25. Do we still get a, do we still have a shot at that guy? Probably downstairs. We've never been to this... No, we've been to this building. We just couldn't go to Turtle Financing before. Because I asked Dr. Teflon, like, is that a known thing? Is that like a known phrase? And he said, no, that's pretty Japan specific. So if other people knew what a Soapland was, good work. Okay, yeah, I don't see any other Keihin bosses to go take down, so yeah, let's just head on with the story. That's why I like to do things even if they are repetitive, because there was part of me that was like, really? I'm just going to beat the same guy up in the same alleyway? What's the incentive to keep doing the same thing? But it turned out, the first time I did it, I didn't have that part of the story unlocked, and now I can turn him in and get my prize, and presumably that dude is out of commission now. All right, so let's just remember to check the mailbox out front. Oh, I gotta check the refrigerator, too. Someone sent me something. Gift for clobbering Kenta Kansai blue pyroxene. Okay, I bet that's for the drone. It's the circle one?
Shit.
Boo. Okay, then it's the X one.
Got it.
Let me just check to see if we can afford any upgrades. We can afford some upgrades. We got 988 points, so I'm probably not going to drop these on anything. We can get Healthy Eater too, but maybe it's time to do that. The thing is, some of the people level up based on how much money that you spend with them, so I don't want to rank that up too much because you can't eat if you're full, unless you take a different upgrade so that you can eat when you're full. I think we'll pick up the quick step backwards and press triangle at low health. Okay, we'll try to do that. Yagami, let's take the key to success one. There's not a lot of value to keep doing that every time. Alright, I'm going to start picking up some of these trailing targets just to help those go a little bit more quickly. Okay, let me check the job board. Oh, I don't think it's going to let me.
Hello?
Yagami-san. This is Sari.
What's up, Saori-san? You don't usually call me.
I've been mispronouncing
I
sorry.
haven't been able to reach Shintani-sensei. It keeps going to voicemail. He hasn't picked up since he left the office after talking to you.
Mm-hmm. And?
Didn't you say the Kyorei clan was after him?
Yeah, he'll be fine. I just wanted to give him a scare.
Okay, still. Could you try him for me? Sometimes he ignores my calls. Maybe he'll pick up for you.
Are you sure we're talking about the same guy? But I might as well. Can't hurt to try.
Hi, Shintani here.
Hey, Shintani-sensei, it's Tak. Where are you?
You've reached the voicemail box of the one and only Masamichi Shintani, Genda Law Office's finest attorney.
Shintani.
Leave your legal troubles after the beep.
Oh, what a fantastic point to end the episode. Oh, that's perfect. So, I'm going to save it, but when I do that, it's immediately going to launch into the previously on, and that's where we want to start the next episode. So we're going to go out here. I was thinking it was a roundabout time to wrap things up. Judgment is a fascinating game, usually around the big milestone episodes, episode 5, episode 10. I like to do a little bit of a check-in. I'm very, very much enjoying the game. Picking up the speed upgrade, I thought it was just going to, like, allow you to hit the button more frequently, and that it wasn't... I wasn't expecting it to tighten up the timing in a way that it started feeling more responsive. I thought it was just going to feel as unresponsive faster, which I don't know if that makes any sense, but that was sort of in my head. And now I'm very much looking forward to picking up the third upgrade because I think that's really going to turn him into a dervish. That'll be a lot of fun. It is mostly the storytelling beats that I'm enjoying the most. I like the sense of place that Kamurocho has. I like that as we've played, I've come to recognize where it is that certain people hang out, where their jobs are, what their storyline is, that the different friend events have different criteria for advancing them. For example, this was the episode where we determined that Sonata, I think her name is, or maybe it's Mammy, is... like, you advance her storyline by sampling the different cakes on the menu, and then each one you do has a different dialogue piece that then advances the relationship. That's cool, and it is in its own video game way reflective of the way that there's no one set way to make friends with someone. Different people have different interests and different ways of engaging, and it's sort of like you're building on a platform of what that person finds interesting to discuss. And with her, it's her confections. It's the work that she does. And I like that aspect of it. Also, the more moves that we unlock, just the flashier and more engaging the combat is. There's different ways to engage. This was the first episode where we got to see the drunken fighting style, which was very cool. I think that as we go on, I'll spend more time downing booze and smoking up and just being sort of a reprobate detective in the name of becoming a better fighter. In any event, we are going to find somebody fun to toss to who will hopefully be twitch.tv/Tashir Games, who is hopefully on for some Division Force. In the event that he is not, we'll take a look to see if Sunny Panda, Patikan, Toxic, Sanka UK, Lucha Freddy for that matter, Drienne Lavode, Papa Lotko, Diesel Jones, Haseo Ryu. There's so many people that we can toss to, so we're going to see who is available, but then we will certainly, round about 5:30, 6 p.m., whenever she comes on, checking out twitch.tv/morethanamiya for the latest episode of Slow and Steady Sundays, so we will be very much looking forward to that, followed by some Game Night with the Peeps on Tuesday, and then the thrilling return of The Walking Dead on Wednesday. So we're going to go see if we can find somebody fun to raid. If you haven't already, please check out streamerfx.com. That's streamer, STREAMER, the letter F, the letter X, streamerfx.com. It is the latest business venture launched by Tashir Rizay, TashirGames.com, and it's going to be a repository for all of the sound and musical clips and sort of community building features that you might want to have here on Twitch now that the ability to play copyrighted music as a background part of your stream, they've really stepped on that very hard. So if you don't like streaming in silence, Mia has just put the link up in chat, which is very much appreciated, so I hope you'll check that out. Join us. So tomorrow's Monday. Mondays tend to be very difficult for us to stream, and yet we've actually landed the last couple. So it'll either be Monday or Tuesday. We'll be back for the thrilling initiation of Chapter 5 here in Judgment. I'm very much looking forward to see what happens next because I was apparently taking the threat to Shintani's life a lot more seriously than Yagami was, and I was right. So nuts to you, Yagami. We're going to call it there. And hello to Diesel Jones. If you're just arriving, we just did a shout out for you. But we're going to go see if Tashir is on and go toss over to him. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Again, big congratulations to Hihu over the new house. Big happy birthday to Club for his birthday coming up on the 7th. If you happen to think of it, please send Club_JEBE, or is it Club JE_BE? How exactly is it styled? Now I suddenly don't know, but it is his birthday coming up on the 7th, so I hope that you will send him a nice happy birthday wish. And then finally, I do hope that Dr. Teflon decides to stream. It's very fun, and I think he'll enjoy it. That is enough of an outro. We will see you very soon, and until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great weekend.